Hello guys, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. My 4-year-old girl, she thought it would be a good idea to dump a whole drink out on my laptop when I wasn't looking. So I'm in the process of getting my laptop replaced, so I'm having to film off my phone right now. So hopefully you can hear me okay, but let's talk about some Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Daniel. He's been staying at this facility for the past few months, and it's almost like a jail, but it's not as strict. Like, he's able to have his phone one day a week on Sundays. I saw one day he was outside barbecuing, so it's not like he's locked behind a cell all day. But where he's staying, like his actual room, looks like a cell, and how he's been eating is just like someone locked up would be eating. Like, this dude's highlight meals have been ramen noodles and oatmeal, like straight eaten like an inmate. And he posted breakfast. If this right here isn't enough to keep me out of these kind of places when I'm released next month, well, family, friends, the big open sky, freedom, why can't I remember the sweet feelings these experiences bring when my brain concocts and cooks up the thoughts that lead to acting on the selfish ideas I create, knowing I'm rolling a paradise, gambling on my own freedom, and I talk about often what I'm going through, and that's a big part of why. I have to take a different route, I have to make different decisions. I suppose I'll start there. It's time for me to start being open because for a majority of my life, I've been closed off. Now let's talk about Ashley. So in my last video about her, we were talking about how she recently revealed that she's expecting a baby with her boyfriend she's been with for the past 6 months. Well, she said a few weeks before she found out she was pregnant that she miscarried when she got sick and went to the hospital, and they gave her a pregnancy test and they're like, sorry, you lost the baby. Well, now she's revealing that she never miscarried and she's due in February. She said, I just found out I never lost the baby. I was pregnant the whole time. I knew I wasn't crazy. Our due date is February 18th, effing crazy. And then after this, all of a sudden, she started throwing shade at Julius and Alexis in a separate post. I wish I could find that post, but it was in my laptop. My daughter spilled a freaking drink on, and I lost a few of my screenshots that were story posts, and they've expired by now, so I can't go back and look at them. But she was originally like clapping back at people who were doubting that she miscarried or doubting that she was pregnant, and then she threw shade at Alexis and Julius. Now I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. If you're in the St. Louis or the surrounding areas and you're tired of battling mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas in your own backyard, then it's time to reclaim your outdoor space. With Mosquito Agent, they provide local experts in comprehensive pest control. They have trained technicians with years of experience ensuring efficient pest identification and elimination, so you can finally enjoy your yard with a peace of mind. So transform your outdoor space into a pest-free sanctuary today by calling Mosquito Agent at 636 386 7720, or you can visit them at mosquitoagent.com and let them know that Amber sent them your way. Ashley has been out here asking for recommendations on whether she should get a C-section or have a vaginal birth with her baby. She said her first two babies were vaginal births. Her baby that she ended up losing in 2022 was born from an emergency C-section. Then do you guys remember how Ashley was selling t-shirts, the You Can't Even Swim t-shirts? Well, I'm pretty sure she bought this Cricut machine to do those t-shirts, and she's already selling the Cricut machine. She said she paid $545 for it, and she's trying to sell it for $400. Now let's talk about Julius. Does anybody know what happened to Julius's page? His whole Instagram got deleted. He had to start a whole new page and start from scratch, and it's like he's completely rebranded himself. All his posts are like night and day from his old IG. Like, his old IG was just solely pictures of him. He didn't show Alexis whatsoever. And now everything in his new page is like couples content with him and Alexis, and him showing off Alexis and doing what he should have done from the beginning of the relationship. And Alexis and Julius decided to start a YouTube channel where they're doing like family style vlogs. I guess they have like a Q&A coming up. Now let's talk about Kirok and Brittany. Brittany just celebrated 2 years of Kirok being home. I can't believe that it's only been 2 years. It feels like it's been so much longer than that. She sat there and was talking about how she can't believe she's been able to be with a man who's been able to accomplish so much, and how he was willing to take a bullet for her and not back down. And I think she's talking about the robbery incident when they ended up going to visit a friend and they had somebody run up on them attempting to rob them. I don't know if they ended up being successful in robbing them, but I do know she shared like a clip on her IG page. We covered it on my channel. It's a really scary experience for them. I'm sure they're definitely dealing with some PTSD from that. But Kirok stepped up and he tried to protect his girl, and Brittany's thankful for that. Next, I have some very unfortunate news to share about Melissa's dad. When he was on the season with her, she was talking about how he had a lot of health problems. She was scared how much longer she was going to be with him. Well, he has unfortunately passed away. So I believe one of Melissa's sisters, her husband, shared a post and he said, "Rest easy, Pop Pop. Thank you for the last 5 years and all we had together. As a family, thank you for letting me take Allie's hand in marriage, and thank you for all the memories." So he was born in 48. He passed away in 25, so he was about 77. Prayers for Melissa. I'm sure she's really going through it right now. It's so hard losing a parent because that is such a big part of your life. And I always really liked Melissa's dad. He always had some really good advice and words of wisdom to share with Melissa. And now I want to share a baby update for Daonte. So Daonte's girl, Addie, shared a picture of her belly, and she said 2 centimeters dilated, 50% Ephist. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And we have our eviction date scheduled. Be on the lookout because baby DJ will be arriving soon. We're not announcing the date as we want it to be a surprise. We are also attempting a vaginal delivery instead of C-section, so wish us luck. Then Daonte shared a more updated ultrasound picture, and these pictures are super crisp and clear. You can see the baby's facial features really good, like the nose, the mouth. He said, "Any day now, little man, any day. Fingers crossed for the 4th, though. I don't mind you being a little stubborn and taking your time, but still any day now. Please excuse my dirty work hand." I'm honestly surprised that baby lasted as long as it has inside her belly because she's just so small. I thought she was going to have like an early birth for sure, but it looks like she's going to make it full term with this one. But let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. I will definitely keep you guys updated on when Daonte does finally have his baby and on everything else like always. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.